Well, I mean, the headline "Pick 'em, pal." Those are the ones I'm picking to go to the World Series. Texas has really stun gunned Houston. The Rangers won the first game. They shut out Texas. They beat Justin Verlander. Justin Verlander has won 13 games in postseason. That's type Hall of Fame credentials
Yeah.
in the playoffs, and they beat him. And then they jumped on Framber Valdez in game 2, scored 4 runs in the first inning, and Houston was trying to dig out of that hole. And so Houston shot its 2 best active pitchers. And Texas is such a diverse offense. I mean, Corey Seager, Marcus Semien are the names everybody understands. But this young right fielder, Odalis Garcia, has come out of nowhere. I think he had 39 home runs in the regular season. He's a threat to bomb it anytime. I am surprised that Texas has kind of choked off Yordan Valdez and Alex Bregman and Jose Altuve so far. So we'll see. I mean, if this thing winds up being 2-0 and then they go to the other guy's place and play the next 3, we'll see if the Astros can climb back in it. But Houston's a little bit wafer thin in pitching right now that they shot the 2 big guys. In Texas, they got the wild card in their bullpen. They got Max Scherzer back.
Wow.
Now, he's not going to start, but he is fully recovered through a 60-pitch bullpen at the end of last week. So there could be a long reliever situation where Scherzer's asked to come in and give him 3 or 4 innings rather than being the front line starter. But it's really cool to see Bruce Bochy in the dugout and having all this success. Could you imagine if Bochy got this team with the Giants he managed and the Padres he managed in the World Series, got this team into the World Series?
3.
Holy cow. Poway Proud.
Yeah, no doubt.
Hall of Fame guy.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely a Hall of Fame manager. Other series, Philadelphia, Arizona. Just tell me, smart guy, who you pitching around in the Philly lineup? Who you trying to avoid?
Yeah, really. I mean, the only guy you can maybe pitch to is that Stott kid that plays second base, and he can still hit bombs.
Man, oh man, how do you get those people out? And at Citizens Bank Ballpark, they will be banging home runs. Harper, Realmuto, Schwarber, Castellanos, Trey Turner, even Brad Marsh. That's a pretty scary lineup. Like I said, dude, who you pitching around?
Yeah.
So there's so much swagger in Philadelphia. I mean, they're overbearing fans to begin with. And now there's so much swagger with Philly fan and with the team. And they got big-time starters led by Zach Wheeler, big-time bullpen, and the brotherly love Bash brothers. Man, they just swinging sticks, and they don't care about strikeouts or the fact that Schwarber's hitting 199 and he's got 54 home runs. I mean, what a persona of a baseball club. In Arizona, I mean, once you get beyond Zach Gallen, I don't know what Arizona's got beyond that. I mean, they say that Merrill Kelly is the number 2 starter, but we're not talking about a state-of-the-art 20-game winner there. And this is Philly's batting order. So Philadelphia's they got checked off every box of a way to win. And they're a really, really good team. So I pick them, pal. I got Texas and Philadelphia going to the World Series. And John, broadcasting from left field, says...
From left field. Well, first of all the swagger that's going on with the Phillies, that was supposed to be the Padres, with all the big home run hitters and the Bash brothers and everything else. And it just never turned out. So, I saw a tweet earlier today from Tim Flannery, and he's just saying, well, we got these old school managers, Dusty Baker, Bruce Bochy, and, we don't care about launch angles and all these analytics. It's all about, going off your gut. And, we got to trust these old school managers. So I'm happy for Bochy. I mean, if he got to the World Series a 3rd time, wouldn't that be terrific?
Awesome.
I want the Astros just to go down in flames for their cheating scandals. They're a disgrace. And every time I see Bregman and Altuve, I want to see them fail. I mean, I know it sounds horrible. So I'm with Texas. I would love to see the Diamondbacks beat the Phillies. And I know that's improbable, but the 3rd pitcher in their rotation is that kid. What is it? Fat. It starts with a PF. Yes. He's actually pretty good. But they sent him down to the minors earlier in the year because he didn't really have his act together, but he's been really good at the tail end of the season. So they've got, you look at that the batting order, they've got a lot of like the guys that are sort of quiet, but they get the job done. And it's not just Corbin Carroll. They got a lot of talented guys there. So I'm rooting for Arizona to win, but I mean, yeah, you go into, that bandbox in Philadelphia and they're playing that bell from the Rocky movie, just to get everyone hyped up. That's going to be a tough place for Arizona to win.
I just hate to pile on, but Bryce Harper in Philadelphia, personality and style is everything that Manny Machado and the Padres are not.
Exactly.
And that just really bothers me.
Yeah, it's exactly that.
Okay. We go.